Fayetteville City Council moves to a second reading on a proposed ordinance banning the city and any business on city property from buying styrofoam products. KNWA's Kelly O'Neill in Fayetteville with how it's receiving mixed reactions.
It does break down into smaller and smaller pieces, and so it can persist for a long time in the environment. It can get into food webs. It can be an eyesore as litter.
Polystyrene foam, commonly referred to its brand name Styrofoam, could be a thing of the past in Fayetteville.
There's also a concern, I think, for it being transported further downstream into our drinking water supply, which is Beaver Lake.
Erin Scott is on the Fayetteville Environmental Action Committee as the science liaison. The committee voted unanimously to recommend an ordinance banning Styrofoam on city property to the City Council. On Tuesday night, the council voted to move ahead to the second reading of the ordinance.
I think that it's a positive thing.
If approved, the city will ask vendors on city property like food truck operators or concession stands in city parks and parking lots to use more environmentally friendly products like paper or other compostable materials that are biodegradable.
I come here just because of the abundance of food trucks and the population, the people around here seem to accept them really well.
Homestyle Cravings food truck owner Randall Hendon says he prefers using Styrofoam because it's light, stable, and a cheaper alternative.
I want to keep my prices as cheap as I can to attract as many people in. If I have to change out to something way more expensive, I'm actually going to have to pass that off to the consumer, and I don't really want to do that.
The ordinance would have a 6-month grace period for business owners. If the ordinance is approved,
I'd have to rethink being in Fayetteville.
Others say it's a step in the right direction. It might not even go far enough.
And I think that Fayetteville really prides itself on being more progressive with environmental issues, and I think that this is a good step towards that sort of larger goal.
In Fayetteville, Kelly O'Neill, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.